reason why this garbage is worth $3,000.
I hear an exhaust leak and it's not from a turbo.
You're good to go. You are in the Roadkill $3,000 Hooptie Challenge, our first competitor. Ooh, I have no idea what a late model minivan is worth.
That's the thing. What's interesting here is the book value on this may be over $3,000, but we don't like it, so.
What year is this thing? It's a 2005.
No.
1600?
Actually right.
He's actually right.
Okay, let's go with, is he in?
In!
Is he out?
Oh.
I think he's in. Yeah, you're good to go. What is it? A Mazda Protege? Why would anybody pay for something called a Protege? I think we can agree pretty clearly you're in. So you need to get your sticker. Hold on, don't take off yet. Oh yeah, it's pretty obvious, you know? If I look at it and I figure I wouldn't pay 50 bucks for it, I think they're in. Okay. You're gonna have to explain why there's a tongue hanging out from under the front of your car.
Found out that the air dam that wasn't there was actually necessary when driving on the highway. So we put some cardboard and some tape together and a painter's stick and made that. So it kept it cool this entire way here.
What engine is in it?
It's a Silverado 95 bottom end, so crappy swirl port heads, but it has the Corvette TPI intake on it.
Which doesn't make it any better.
Yeah, it's a headache.
Okay, so it's fairly clean. This door is made of Bondo. This quarter panel is made of Bondo. In California, this is worthless.
This is the worst Night Rider car I've ever seen in my life.
So we just gonna...
Oh yeah.
He's in. Slap a sticker on the windshield. Supercharged 3.8, right? That's exactly what it's got. It only has 23,000 miles on it? 223. Perfect, you're in.
Let's see here. I see a square body with a small block, aluminum intake, aluminum heads. We got a Holly on there. Bit of dough in the motor. Got a square body. I can't see through it. I don't know, man. You got a classic collectible truck here. I know what I think. How about you? All right, audience. Is he in? Is he out?
That's an out.
Sorry, dude.
You're not an innie, you're an outie. What's the price of shame?
Oh, dude, you can't put a price on your pride. I give you bonus points for driving it. Why should this be in? Not worth anywhere near $3,000. Do you feel horrible driving it? Sometimes. All right, you're in.
Hold on, you gotta get a sticker on the window. The inside on this thing, by the way, is completely gutted, and the outside is what you see.
Amazing.
I like the honesty.
Yeah, it's pretty good. What did he say?
He said he felt horrible driving it.
Okay, good. I don't know, it's so good. The patina is like worth value these days. The license plate's added some value. What's under the hood?
Flathead stock.
Flathead V8, not 6.
Not six at all.
He says it's a 24-second car.
He has 100 ponies. It's only got 100 horsepower, but it's collectible.
Right. And swanky. Let's go to the crowd. Should he race? Or make him go away? You're in. He is in. They came from Canada to run it, and they're gonna. There it goes.
Is this your mom's car?
Mine.
You're claiming that, huh?
My car, yeah.
Can you open the hood for us?
Nope, it's a Ford. Finnegan asked if it was a Mercury. Bone stock. Good to go. Whoa! This is the General Mayhem of Festivas. It is the General Mediocrity. Look at this thing. Yes! He's in, right? He's in. This is genius. So, you in the stands on the right-hand side, you cannot see, he's got a red fender and a blue hood. He's got the General Mayhem homemade scoop on it, the black bomber. It even has the General Mayhem red interior, raw metal red interior.
If you don't win this tonight, something is wrong with the universe.
28 seconds is what I'm expecting out of it.
He says 28.
I don't let off when I shift.
And you're flying the Roadkill colors, so I'm counting on you.
This is a 6-day build that we did specifically for this event. Me, my 11-year-old son, and my buddy Bill. So it was a free car. We tore it up.
Sorry to hear about your quality of life.
Cut some lights, go some rounds.
This is awesome. Big cred. You guys in the grandstands, you can see the General Mayhem action as he goes down the track. Can I hear a no way?
Not on any day that ends in the letter Y, friend.
Not happening.
Your truck is too nice, brother.
Thanks for playing.
Even Boyd Connington would admit, yeah, this is too expensive.
He was actually annoyed with that decision. We were right, yeah? Yeah. Thank you.
All right, friends, let's look at this car right here. We got an Oldsmobile with a small block Chevy, aluminum intake, iron heads that may be painted bright red, a brand new Holly carburetor, lots of body rod. Is he in?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys like this car. Is he out?
That's an in.
Needles, you're in, dude.
He's an innie. Okay, K5 laser, we saw it go down earlier. It ran 1750, I think. He's got some worn out C-pegs on the thing. I'm going to call them 33s, 35s. Okay, 37s are the new 35s. Look small. Small block in it, it's got headers on it. It is really, really beat up from off-roading. So, I don't know what the value is around here.
Every single body panel is dented.
Every one of them. Maliciously. I'm gonna let him in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's in. Okay. You're in. Jenny is gonna sticker you up.
And he's leaking all the way down the track. It's like an exclamation point.
Okay, do you remember the episode where Finnegan and I destroyed one of these for no reason whatsoever?
Yeah.
Yours was much nicer than this one.
Way nicer than this.
Here's a good behind-the-scenes story about that episode. I bought it from an ex-hot rod snapper who told me he was going to restore it.
Yeah. Didn't happen. What's your call?
I need to see under the hood, dude.
Really? Okay, we're gonna see under the hood.
Trust
and
no
we're gonna
one.
keep moving.
Open her up, Slim Shady.
Slim Shady. Small block Chevy.
Oh, see, he's got a spacer. He's got an aftermarket car, tubular headers, iron heads.
It's a wobbler in my book.
It really is.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a wobbler. Should we go to the audience?
Yeah.
How about this crowd? Yeah. This crowd's gonna play again. Is he in? Or out? Oh wow, you're in, dude.
Grandma's wagon gets to play.
We would have thrown you out. The audience came to your rescue. Thank you. We're giving it to you. You're good to go. I just want to see you push it a quarter mile. That's the only reason. Next up, let's keep him rolling. He's going to try and jump start it by himself. And he does it. That's square. 65, fix.
How many deer have you hit in this thing?
I think too many, probably everywhere.
Where did you get it? What did it cost you?
It used to be owned by a Renaissance man. He took it to New York and stuff, and it cost us $500, and we put a $45 small block in it.
Yeah, I like it, man. He's in. It's a short bed. It's a Turbo LS.
Yeah, this is going to be just over the edge. It's pretty rusty. I believe it was put together deep. It is a bone stock, like 4.8 or 5.3 truck motor. Is it a China turbo?
While I will agree the install is total roadkill, at the end of the day, this is a square body Chevy, very collectible, with an LS swap and a turbo.
So you're just veto, straight up veto?
I'll give you one chance. Is he in? Is he out?
Bye-bye.
The people have spoken.
This one, however, okay, it has an IRS in the back of it.
Dude, I think this is Corvette stuff right here.
Wow. It's Toyota Supra.
Yeah.
It's Toyota Supra IRS.
Off the hood!
Mini truck parts. Open the hood, brother.
That is clever. Also has an aluminum drive shaft. Shortened up junkyard stuff, it seems.
Wow, it's Toyota swapped. Dude, it's a 24-valve Toyota motor.
Okay, that's gotta run.
We'll explode.
Yeah.
Alright, I see like rot, like bad rot, like you're from Michigan or Hawaii. Open the hood here for me. The interior is stock, the paint is suspect. I think this whole thing is held together with hopes and dreams. Alright. Is he in? Is he out? Welcome to the party.
In. Okay, this next car has an amazing story. This guy's from California, and he drove all the way out here with not a dime in his pocket, and he ran Hot Rod Drag Week for the entire week, and set a record as the single slowest vehicle we've ever had. It set a 22.9 second average, and he's going to have Finnegan sign his license plate. This guy is so in, it's ridiculous. He claims it's also a bad idea to go down track with 220 degrees of coolant temp. I don't think it's a good idea to go down track with this at all, but I'm on your side. Perfect. There's actually one more car after this, so we got 4 more, and then we're going to go heads up racing. This is a formula, dude.
Tell us about your car.
It's an 89 Formula, 305, low master exhaust, pretty much stock.
I noticed you didn't look at me at all when you were talking.
Doubt me?
Damn right I doubt you. Open the hood. So he brought backup. The guy in the passenger seat was going blah, blah, blah. I sold him the car. I think you should open the hood, just in case.
But do you feel like they put the right call about this car? That's what we can
It is stock. Wow. All right. Let's just say you were in the Night Rider collectible business. It's bone stock. It's pretty wore out. The paint is shiny. Is he in?
Yeah.
Is he out?
No, we run.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Is he in? Is he out? There's one guy down here who's throwing everything off. You're in, dude.
Is this a 58 Ford? It is way too swanky. There's no way. I would buy this thing for $3 grand.
Do you remember me? No.
Finnegan's chatting with the guy. This thing also has a stick in it. It's just way too cool. There's no way, right? It's really, really cool, but it's way more than $3 grand. He's
What did
out
you
of
pay
here.
for this, honestly?
Honestly, I traded a bike for it.
And what was the bike?
It was a 2006 Harley.
Okay.
Oh, dude, really? Look at the other side, okay? This sucks pretty bad. It's an inline 6. Oh, man. This quarter panel is hideous. Wow. I could put my head through the quarter panel right there, and probably should. Man, that is garb.
This is really bad.
This is really bad. I want to let him in on principle. You know, on the principle that it's a Chevelle and it's crap.
I want to see if it would survive the trip.
That too. Give him a stick. Yeah. I know that looks suspicious from the stands, but trust me.
Dude.
What? Okay. So everybody has to hear the story. I think that's the only reason that they're here. This car was shipped to Hot Rod Drag Week from Finland. It is a 67 Plymouth VIP. It's a 540, right? It's an aluminum 540 twin turbo car. Runs 8 O's. So they show up, they run 8 O on the first day. Second day, they drop a valve. It's the first day that it broke. They broke when they were in tech inspection. So they had to deal with putting the engine all back together, and then they fixed that, came back to Drag Week, and had to rebuild the transmission in the pits yesterday. And then after they did that, it went 909, and these guys were like, it was almost gruesome to watch. It was virtually profane. They were all hugging each other, and stuff was going on. Man, it's awesome you guys made it down here. Thanks. We're going to have to let you make an exhibition pass after we get this done. Is the car ready for that? All right.
I believe it.
Oh, first gear's broken. They're out of money and they need beer. That's perfectly understandable. Anybody, after he's done racing, bring this guy up here, would you? The whole crew straight out of Finland. Perfect. Oh, we can line you up next to Harry with the Chevelle later on. He's here. Thanks for coming out. This is great. Ridiculous. Oh, wow. I so desperately want to let this in. Hold on. Look at the aluminum support.
Look at the artful way they did this.
Oh, man, I wish you guys in the stands could look at this up. It's so terrible.
The exhaust pipe is perfectly symmetrical with the curvature of the earth.
There we go. That's the end of them. All the Hooptie Challenge cars pull back in lanes. We're about to go heads up. Random pairings, and the last standing wins. All the way back to lanes. Everybody who got a sticker for Hooptie Challenge, go back in lanes after we clean up the disaster that you left on this track. What mufflers are on the muscle truck? Everybody asks this because that thing sounds so awesome. So it has a set of headers that goes into a set of 3-inch pipes that expands up into a really short 4-inch Dynamax bullet, a race bullet muffler, literally a foot long. And then it next back down to 3-inch and dumps right before the exhaust, and there's no crossover pipe. And so we rolled through this intersection, and he's like just waving us through, but all of a sudden, we just get past him, he goes, "Hey!" He yells at us, and Brian and I look at each other like, what's that all about? Did he want us to stop? And I go to Brian, man, don't worry about it unless he gets behind us with the lights on. He's like, that horse left the barn a few seconds ago. He's chasing us down right now. And so we pull over, he comes screeching up, he gets out of the car, we roll down the window, like hands up, and you guys were causing trouble earlier, weren't you? We're like, no, no, no. He goes, I'm just kidding. I love Roadkill, man.
All right, Josh, what's your question? Is Finnegan going to be selling, what cars is he going to be selling to fix blasphemy?
I think Finnegan is planning on unloading the Firebird to fix blasphemy. Yeah?
Oh, as much as I don't want to. That's kind of the only viable option. Nothing else I own runs currently, including blasphemy, so.
Send the vet somewhere.
Yeah, sell the vet.
Sell the vet?
Yeah.
That vet will not pay for a Hemi.
Start.
I need 4 of those vets to pay for that Hemi.
How you doing, man? What's your name?
Alan.
Alan, where are you from?
Union, Missouri.
All right, what's your question?
It's for Finnegan. Do you like the new 5-speed and blasphemy more than the 6-speed?
Well, this is a good question. So, Blasphemy had a Tremec Magnum 6-speed, and I lost 3rd gear, and now it has a G-Force G5R 5-speed, which is essentially a rotary transmission. It's 5-speed, no overdrive, and you can bank it without lifting off the throttle. It's horrible on the street. I mean, it's loud, it bangs in every gear even when you're not wide open. So I miss the streetability of the Tremec, because that's like driving a new Camaro, but on the drag strip, it doesn't even compare.
St. Louis guy.
What's the status on the Challenger? Was that 318 in there?
He's asking about a Challenger, which one? We've got those things stacked up like cordwood. Oh, the Vanishing Paint. That's the one that we're doing on Roadkill Garage. We just put the engine together for it the other day, a new 360, so yeah, you'll see that coming back. All right, this is going to be some good action from some drag week racers. We're going to do a couple passes with these guys that'll be good and smoky and violent, and then we're going to go into the $3,000 Hooptie Challenge. Why is he backing out of the lane? Backing out of the east, rather. And they're off. The minivan gets the whole shot, so to speak, but I think the maxi van is going to drive faster. Survey speed at 80 miles an hour at 20.35 at 64. Now we've got the little blown V6 four-door front-wheel drive versus the LT1 powered wagon that this kid drives to high school. He showed us the ad, he proved that he paid $2,000 for that wagon, and I am hoping and praying that it is quicker than the V6. Looks like the V6 gets out of the hole first. Oh, it's pulling on him too until he hits the rev limiter and closes the valve. Okay, the world's rustiest short bed bump side against the unidentifiable from the back, unidentifiable from the rear end by me, four-door that is handily outpacing the six-cylinder Ford. And the four-door runs at 17.99, 18 seconds out of V8 power. And I think that's one of those supercharged products. Ooh, the 440 getting with it. Dulcich, that might be your fault. That thing's running quick. It's going to blow off the supercharged V6. In the left-hand lane, that gutted Thunderbird with the blown V6 in it. I'm thinking this car probably has something going on because they put some effort into making it light. And we thank that guy for getting over the wall rather than dragging fluids all the way down the track. I remember the track manager asked me on Tuesday, are these guys going to be oiling down the track constantly? And I was like, nah, it shouldn't really be a problem. Wrong. He's got the hood open. They're probably going to be running for a fire extinguisher is my guess. And that'll be a yes. And it looks like the Ford is going to get out first and stay out ahead. All right, we've got the super nice Buick wagon with the small block Chevy in it against, I can't remember what's powered by this thing. I think there's a 4.8 LS motor in the Monte Carlo. And he gets out pretty strong. Oh yeah, the Monte Carlo sounds legit. You bark in the tires, you know it's not a junkyard transmission in that thing. 1438 in the right-hand lane, 1531 in the left. Stage and pre-stage as she goes way deep. And the road runner gets off first, but he's annihilating the tires. Absolutely to the left. The Ford car, PWSC, that he does not know how to live. So much for that track surface. The non-Evo 1858, the road runner just destroying one tire and going 1929. Pontiac wagon with the clamshell door in the back, in the right-hand lane. And the bone stock Chevy truck on the left. The wagon gets out first. Is the wagon actually going to keep his lead on that thing? All right, here's the world's most clapped out Chevelle. This thing is bad. There's more Bondo and rust in this thing than at a Bondo factory. It has Titanic level rust. It's bad when you're ugly and slow. 1788 in the left-hand lane. The Chevelle 1991. That is some embarrassing action right there. Ooh, this guy's going to stage very shallow, looking for an advantage. And he's going to look fine. The small block Chevy Mustang just handed out race over to the Turbo Monte Carlo. And the Monte goes 1169. Awesome. And in the right-hand lane, 14-0 at 100 miles an hour. Toyota car, pick up 1552. Thankfully, the Miata is going to be going home with that 16-second time. I promise you won't have to look at it again. Maybe the truck should be towing home some of these other competitors who are losing. We're going to another random pairing with the Disco Nova in the float plane. 3rd Gen Firebird. This is a date-mobile if I've ever seen one. Oh man, the Blazer is going to get this one. I think the 3rd Gen wanted to savor the drag racing experience and just make it last as long as possible. 18-16 and a coasting 54 in the left-hand lane. I think he probably let out that early. 21 seconds. 21 seconds of love. That's not the lane. Well covered. So he's not the rest of the red light in order to win this round. 1489, 74 miles an hour. Something going on there too. 1720. Okay, this car can lose this round, so I never have to listen to it again. That would be fantastic. In the right-hand lane, the blown V6 gutted Thunderbird. And in the left-hand lane, the world's worst Nova. Oh, the Nova gets out first. And he's hot-mounting this thing, too. You can tell they put some thought into that car. 13-17 in the right-hand lane, 104 miles an hour, showing us a little bit of a sandbag out of that car on the previous run. 16-0 from the Nova. Bye-bye, nice lady in the Chevy truck, who apparently is on a red light. Has the Riviera Stations Energy, 1445. Yellow final four. This is the race. Cursemaro. There's all I call. Cursemaro 1341 to 1437 in the far lane. And now we're going to watch the Dodge truck against the really, really fugly Riviera. On the right-hand side, 1427 on the left. Unfortunately, we're going to say bye-bye to that very memorable Gio Riviera. So that means our final is going to come down to the 440 Dodge truck and the 4.8 Turbo Monte Carlo. Okay, final round with the Roadkill $3,000 Hooptie Challenge brought to you by Deerlanders Overdrive. This is going to be awesome. And then we'll probably roll over and we'll end up doing some more autographs after this. Now we saw the Monte Carlo return, so that we know he had no opportunity to go mechanically do anything to increase his boost. So he may not have stepped this thing up. Carlos. 1346, 1423, he gave that one away. Bam! Run him again and switch lanes. Everyone's calling for a rematch. I'm down with it. Yeah, let's see if the, he's still losing. They just want to see him run again. Red light is losing. Exhibition run, next round. Red light, dude, come on! You had this thing. And then Finnegan and I are going to hang out with you folks, and somebody can bring us a beer as we sign some autographs. autographs for you and tell you stories and lies. Oh yeah, this truck is fantastic. I have a real hard time picking between these two because my heart is with the truck, but the ingenuity of the Monte Carlo is really good, as long as it's not puking something on the track. Barely flickering the stage bulb. And they both go out. What just happened? And this time it goes to 13:53 in the right-hand lane. Nevertheless, the Monte Carlo wins twice. There's just nothing you can do with that when you're a 440 Dodge truck guy. Tail between legs, head for home. Now it's awesome though. Thanks for forcing us to do the rematch. I dug it. Mr. Mike Finnegan, would you enjoy a malt beverage?
I've been waiting for you to ask me that all evening.
Here we go.
So if you guys want more videos like this, hit the subscribe button right there, and there might be some kind of video to watch up here and maybe up here, maybe down here too.